Why hello friends, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be chatting about some makeup items that I feel like nobody's talking about, but they're so amazing and everyone needs to know about them. There's so much makeup out there, I feel like it's just really hard to kind of navigate like what's good, what's not good. I'm going to share with you some kind of lesser known makeup gems that I know you're going to love. I have 3 high-end items and 3 drugstore items, so we've got a good mix of price points. So if you are into finding amazing makeup products, stick around. But before you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads, and make sure to follow along on social media, especially my Instagram. I share a lot of attainable beauty tips that I know you're going to love. So let's be friends over there. Let's just go ahead and get started. I think for the sake of this video, we'll like bounce back and forth between high-end and drugstore so we get a good nice mix. So again, I have 6 products to chat about. 3 are high-end, 3 are drugstore makeup products. And these are products that like when I'm using them, I'm like, why are these not like extremely viral? They're just so freaking good and nobody's talking about them. At least I haven't seen anybody chat about these. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they are being talked about, but I'm just not seeing it. But in case you aren't seeing this either, let's go. This is like one of these like oldie but goodie items. This has been around forever and nobody's talking about it anymore. And I'm really sad because it used to be talked about a lot and it's still freaking amazing. This is a Laura Mercier highlighter. The name of it is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. I don't know why it's called Matte Radiance, because it's not matte, it's a highlighter. And what's so incredibly beautiful about this, it's just like this really beautiful, ethereal, lit from within type of glow. As you can see here, it's just so seamless. I wish I had my brushes up here, but like it just gives, like, if you have mature skin and other highlighters are like way too glittery or metallic looking on you, you're gonna love this. It's very healthy, radiant, glowy. It's like a glowy, gorgeous powder that is not too much, but it looks so gorgeous on the skin, and I feel like it's gonna work for so many different skin types and all ages. I think they have other shades in this as well, but the Highlight 01 is what works for my skin tone. I am wearing it today with along with another highlighter that I want to mention, which let's just get right into it. The next product is a new product. I mentioned this in my drugstore makeup releases video for 2024, and I was like, this is amazing, and I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about this, and it's still true. Like, I feel like I haven't seen anybody mention this product. This is a Makeup Revolution highlighter. I don't know the technical name of this, but again, I will list it and link it below, but the shade on this is Rose Luster. When I first tried this, I was like, excuse me, this feels so similar and looks so similar to my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. It's another really gorgeous highlighter. This is a little bit more glowy and metallic than the Laura Mercier. Let me just swatch them side by side on my finger and you can kind of get an idea. This isn't really going to tell me much of anything, but this is more glowy. This is more like metallic, but it's still healthy looking. I'm wearing both of these products on my face right now. They're beautiful. Straight up gorgeous. Gorgeois. Gorgeois. Okay, but let's say if you are a huge fan of the Rare Beauty highlighters, you have got to try this Makeup Revolution highlighter because I feel like it is so incredibly similar. The finish is similar. The way that it kind of goes on is very similar. It's not quite as silky soft as the Rare Beauty one. Other than that, it is so similar. I'm almost gonna call it a dupe. It's an alternative, like it's an affordable alternative to the Rare Beauty highlighter. You're gonna thank me later because this is gorgeous. Let us keep going. Let's talk about a high-end product. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this. This is a powder. This is a loose powder. There's like 1.5 million loose powders on the market, right? Like, yes, we know this by now. But this is so freaking good. This is the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. It is this white toned finishing powder. It has like a slight smell, but nothing offensive. Like I can't explain the smell. What I love about it is that it is a talc-free formula that like really truly blends out into this like super translucent powder that also looks super blurring on the skin, but it's not too matte. It never looks cakey. It's so soft and silky. Like I'm rubbing it in between my fingers now and it just looks gorgeous and it doesn't leave a cast. Sometimes the problem with these white setting powders is that they tend to leave like a cast, especially in flash photography. It can be a little problematic. This does not. It is so stinking smooth, blurring, beautiful powder. I'm wearing it today. I can use it with a powder puff. I can use it with a brush. It is so pretty. Nobody's talking about it. That's the theme of this video. We've already established that. Yes, the Ilia powder. I have had this for a good while and it has taken me forever to get through this container as well. So I feel like you don't need a bunch at all. It's beautiful. Nobody's talking about it. Let's go back to a drugstore product. This is a product that if you've been following me for literally any length of time, you know I'm gonna mention this because I feel like I'm the only person that talks about this product. And I've gotten so many people onto it, and it is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. Like, hello, can we go through a video without me mentioning this? Probably not. Oh well. It's a very unique product in the fact that I consider this more like a medium coverage foundation than I would like a tinted hydrator, but it's gorgeous. And I feel like it looks amazing on nearly every skin type. It has a beautiful satin finish. It wears extremely well. I've worn this in the dead heat of summer in Houston and it doesn't budge. It doesn't look greasy. It like blurs. It does all the things that I love it to do. The only thing that I will keep mentioning it until Wet n Wild freaking hears me is that I hate the shade range in this. It is absolute trash. They need to expand the shade range in this because 10 shades are not enough. I'm gonna keep saying it every time I talk about it. So it's beautiful. If you've never tried it, it's so nice. It doesn't have SPF, but I don't rely on SPF within my foundation products. I use my own SPF underneath my makeup anyway because you're not gonna get the label SPF. It's a whole other tirade I can go on. I don't know why people are asking for SPF in their foundation because you're gonna have to use like a crap ton of it to get the proper SPF coverage. So don't even worry about that. Use your own SPF and then put this on top. So this is a product in and of itself has gone super viral. Like this particular product, this Dior blush. The pink one has gone viral. Should I go get the pink one? I'll show a clip of the pink one right here so you can see what I'm talking about. It went viral a few years ago, but it's still extremely popular and for good reason. It's a beautiful blush. It's lovely, but nobody is talking about this shade and it's so freaking good in the same blush. So this is the Rosewood shade in the Dior blush. And I feel like within 2024, we might be moving away from those super bright, bubbly pink colors. I think they'll still be popular, but I think a lot of us are really gonna start gravitating more towards rosy tones, more natural flush of blush. And I have this on today. This is so stinking beautiful. It's a very neutral shade. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. So it's going to match a ton of your makeup looks. It's a really nice neutral. And what I love about it is that it just goes on the cheek so healthy looking. And it's almost like when you put it on, it almost looks like you're wearing a cream blush, but it's a powder. You know how with some blushes you barely dip your brush into and it's like way too much pigment? These are not like that. It gives the perfect amount of pigment to build up on the cheek without it looking clownish. And the shade is to die for. To die for. I'm wearing it. And we all need to talk about Rosewood. I got this blush through Whatnot. If you follow me on social media, you know I've done a couple partnerships with Whatnot. They have like a bunch of amazing discounted beauty sellers on there. I'll leave my link to Whatnot below where you can get a credit if you want to use it. If not, no big deal. I co-hosted a live show with one of Whatnot's top beauty sellers on the app, and she sent this to me to demo in the show, and I was like, I love this. I immediately was like, this is such a beautiful color and nobody's talking about it. I can't with this. It is a splurge for a blush, but I've been using my other one for a long time and I still have not hit pan on it. It's gonna last you forever. So you will spend a little bit more on this packaging of blush, but I promise you it's gonna last you a really long time. It's freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Get the Rosewood shade and thank me later. And then finally is this L'Oreal lipstick, okay? This is a drugstore product. I feel like the girlies that are fair complected that always have a hard time finding a nude lipstick that looks good on their fair complexion, you are going to die over this. All right, this is the Color Reach lipstick in the shade Fairest Nude. I've been chatting about this lipstick for a long time. I believe I originally saw somebody talking about this on TikTok, but I think I only saw it once. And this lipstick. For me, it doesn't look great by itself. Like, I feel like you definitely need to pair it with a lip liner, which I'm wearing NYX Nude Truffle, and I'm wearing the lipstick today. But it's like this perfect beigey nude, pinky, almost pink. And the thing about this, if you get a lipstick that is too cool toned, it's gonna end up looking gray. It's gonna look too gray on your lips. But if you get something too warm toned, it ends up looking like really orangey. And this is the perfect neutral undertone, very beigey pink. Now by itself, like even on my hand, it looks like it might be kind of dark, but it's not. It's not. It's this perfect beigey pink. And look at it on the lips. So stinking pretty. I'm telling you, if you are a fair girly, you need this lipstick. I'm not exaggerating, okay? It's literally like $7. You can afford it, right? I'm not gonna tell you buy something that you can't afford, obviously. But if you can swing $7, you absolutely need this lipstick. You gotta pair it with a lip liner. It is stunning. If you need a gorgeous pinky beige nude, L'Oreal Ferris Nude. And let's say you put a lipstick on and like you kind of want to lighten it up a little bit. This is the perfect lipstick to also just kind of like put in the center of your lips to kind of lighten up the lip look. It's amazing. I feel like so many nudes are too dark for the fair girls. This one is not going to be that way. And I even think that like if you have a medium to tan skin tone, you're going to like this too. You're definitely going to want to pair it with a lip liner and layer it. This is going to be such an amazing layering lipstick for the tan, medium tan girls. Y'all are going to love this. I'm telling you, obsessed with it. I just got a new one. All right, so that's all I want to chat about today, were these beautiful 6 amazing makeup products that I feel like nobody's talking about, but you need to know about because they're so freaking good. Have you guys tried any of these products? Let me know if some of these are products that you like or if I'm just the only one that loves these. I know a lot of y'all love the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, so I know that for sure. Let me know if there's anything else that you've tried because so many people are gonna like these products. Like, you have to try them. These are top recs for me, for sure. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna put this video to a close. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.